All right, so we're going to turn this landscape. We're on 27. We're going to turn this landscape and we're going to draw 4 boxes. So we'll have 2 columns here and 2 rows. So I ordered I put the numbers on the other class wrong. So they'll just be wrong. Heads up. All right, so this is word number, let me make sure I keep up with the right number. Okay, number 20 is transversal. Transversal. So if you did the exit ticket last time, then you drew a transversal line really without me telling you what a transversal was. So transversal, I just misspelled that. Transversal line. It basically, all it does is intersects 2 lines. Oh, she's back. We're on page 27. So on the exit ticket for 25 and on page 25, you have like 2 lines and then a line that has to touch both of them. That's what transversal is. So what you should have on 27, okay, you had 2 lines. And then if you draw a line that intersects both of them, that's your transversal. So this would be, we'll call this T, that's the transversal because it intersects 2 lines. It touches this first purple one and it touches the second purple one. Technically I have segments, I really should have arrows. All right, so this is, we're gonna get 2 different types now. So on the exit ticket for number 25, I had you label how many angles you had and then give me that number, and some of you got it right. So we have an angle right here, 1, we have an angle here, we have an angle here. So far what we've done in here are these 4 types. We're on page 27. You can get a scratch paper since you don't have your journal. So far we've only done this, okay? We've only had 2 lines intersect and then we had 4 angles. Today's warm-up you had like 6 or something. But now we're gonna have more angles here. So now we're gonna have 8. So that's what we're starting with today. That's kind of our new unit. And so I'm hoping you can see that this right here is a group of angles. And then this is a group of angles down here. So we have 2 groups now. And there are 4 new angle pairs that we're going to talk about today that you're going to be able to go from one group to another group. And those are the ones that we're going to talk about today. So far we had just done everything in one group, complementary, supplementary, vertical. But now the 4 that we're going to talk about today, you'll be able to go from one group to another group. Okay, that's what we're doing today. So now we're talking about 2 groups. All right, so let's go to page 28. And let me show you what those 4 kinds are. So for 28, we're going to have 3 columns. 1, 2, 3. 2 rows, so 6 boxes altogether. So we're going to fill in these boxes and then do a review. then we'll come back and do this box right here. Okay, so you're gonna have 6 in total. We're gonna just do these 4 first, and then we'll come back to these. Okay, the first kind we have is corresponding. Corresponding. Now the corresponding is the ones that I call matching. They're the same angle, but in another group. Like they're in the same spot, but in a different group. Okay, and then one is inside, one is outside. Oh man, I didn't give myself enough space for an example. That's a big hint to you to, if you're not sure which kind they are, you need to see, are they both inside, are they both outside? For this one, if one's inside, one's outside, that's a big hint that they are corresponding. All right, so I'm gonna do the example up here. All right, so in this first group, please circle the groups. Here's 1 through 4. They're on the same line. Here's the transversal, here's the first line. Here's the second group. Okay, so please circle the groups, and then we're gonna see which ones are matching. So let's do 1 to start with. Here's angle 1. So the one in the same spot, we're looking at the second group, okay? So it can't be 2, 3, or 4, because those are in the same group. It has to be in this group. Does anyone know? If you know, tell me with your fingers, like which one do you think is the corresponding one? Yeah, it's 5. 5 is in the same spot for this group as 1 is. So that's what we're talking about matching. Okay, it's in the top. It's on the left side right here. 1 and 5 are corresponding. They're in the same spot, but in a different group. So it'd be 1 and 5 are corresponding. Okay, let's do, what about angle 4? You know, show me with your hands, like your fingers, which one would be corresponding to 4? Okay, I see a couple of different answers for this one. It's not gonna be 6 because 6 is above it. It's gonna be 8. Yeah, 4 and 8, they're in the same spot, but in different groups. That's what corresponding is. Thank you. All right, what about 6 now? Okay, I'm gonna mark 6. Show, yeah, 2, it's in the same spot, but in a different group. Okay, geometry is really, really visual, so I'm hoping you can see it, that what's in the same group. And then we just have the leftover one. So 7 would be corresponding to, yep, same spot as 3. Okay, and that's corresponding. We're gonna come back and fill in this box right here, because this is just like seeing which one is which, okay? We're gonna get to the numbers in just a minute. There's a relationship with the numbers too. That's what makes them special. All right, next one. Oh, poop, I forgot something. All right, number 22 is same side, interior. Same side, interior. So interior means that they're both inside. interior is inside, it's between the two lines. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples. Oh, I made them too close together. All right, so not now. Oh yeah, now because you have paper. Go ahead, I'm gonna have you shade the inside part. It's between the two lines, so like these two lines are going the same direction. I would shade this part right here. So the interior angles would only be 11, 12, 13, 14. That's it. Those are the only ones we deal with. If we're talking about same side interior, they both have to be inside. Both of them have to be inside. So what about on this one? I'm gonna call on a couple people, see if you can tell me an angle inside. I'm gonna start in the back. Omar, Quentin, can you tell me one inside right here? An angle. Say again? 2. Yeah, 2. Another one, Deshaun or Israel. 4, 5, and 7. Those are all inside. So we're only dealing with inside right here. Okay, for this one, they both have to be inside. And they both have to be on the same side. Okay, of the transversal. So pick one, Andre, right here, 11, 12, 13. Pick one of them, please. Okay, 13. So you pick 13. So the one on the same side of the transversal is going to be 11. Those are on the same side. Okay, it's going to be like matching like that. Not matching, but they're going to be on the same side. Pick another one, Uriah, 12 or 14. Well, 16 is outside, so that one does not count. Pick one inside. Sure, 12. You pick 12. Could you tell me, Derek or Alexia, the one on the same side is 12? Yeah, 14. Okay, technically 16 would also be on the same side, but it's not inside. It has to, they both have to be inside. So that would be 11 and 13, 12 and 14. Those are same side interior. All right, pick one inside for us to do, Eric or Javius right here on the second problem.
5.
Sure, 5. All right, so 5, either Javius or Kenyon, which one would be same side with 5 of the transversal? 7 would actually be on the other side because this one right here is a transversal. So it would be 5 and 2. And then the other one would be 4 and 7. Should put the angle. They have to be on the same side of the transversal, and they both have to be inside. We'll keep practicing. All right, put your pencil down when you're done because I'm going to go to the other page. All right, please go to page 29 now. On 29, and we're going to do the same amount of boxes. We'll have 6 boxes. We'll have 3 columns and 2 rows. So okay, so we did matching. They're on the same side. They're in the same spot. 2 different groups, same side interior. Both are inside, both on the same side. These that we're going to do on this page are alternate. Let's pick a different color for alternate. So this is word 23, alternate. When you think of alternate, it's opposite side, but not just like, it has to like make a neck. So like completely kind of different from it. It's gonna be alternate interior will be the first one that we talk about. Okay, interior, same thing, inside. So these both have to be in the inside. All right, so let's do some examples to make sure everybody gets it. It has nothing to do with the numbers right now. So right now it's just where are they? So I'm gonna call someone, call a couple people. If you could tell me, give me an angle in the inside. Tayshawn or Jericho, could you give me an angle right here in the inside between the two lines? Here are the two lines, so anywhere between them. Say again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 6 is inside. This would be right here, the inside. So please color in, shade in the inside. 6 is one of them. Oscar or Mariana, can you tell me another one besides 6? Yeah, 2 is inside, 3 is inside, 7 is inside. So now we have to make an X with them. So it's going to be those in the inside and we have to make an X. So it's going to be like this. So please make an X. Alternate is like this X like that. So it would be 2 and 7. 6 and 3. All right, so that's what we're talking about when we say alternate. Like it has to make an X. It has to be like on the opposite side. So what I'm going to have you do for this example is please first shade the interior and then make an X, and I'll walk around and see if you like are starting to get it. I'm going to pause it since I'm going to walk around for just a second. All right, so here's the inside. A lot of people had that colored in when I walked around. Okay, you're going to make an X. So let me zoom in. Some people did not have the numbers, and I know it's probably hard to see from far away. So let me count a couple people. Alana or Kamaya, it would be 10 and the one across. 14. Yeah, 14. And then either Omar or Deshaun, 15 and 11. Yeah, going across 11. And that's it. That's all we're doing. So again, these have to be in the inside. Both inside. That's how you know if you're ever stuck, like which one are they? Here's how you know. You want to see, are they both inside or are they both outside? That's the biggest hint to what they are. And then if they're opposite side. Oops. They both have to be opposite side, like make an X, like I just showed you, and they both have to be inside. Okay, same side would be like this. Opposite side is when they make the X. Okay, I'm gonna do the last one. I gotta try to say in under a minute. Okay, it's gonna be alternate again. You're gonna make an X, but this one is the only one that we have that is outside, exterior. Okay, they both have to be outside. Both are outside. So exterior, we'll show you a couple of examples. Okay, so again, we color the inside because we're talking about the outside only. For these, it's talking about the outside only, and then we're going to draw a really big X because alternate is like when you make the X. So this right here is the inside. Now we're talking about the ones outside. So Andre, Eric, can you give me an angle outside? 8. 8 is 1, 4, 1, and 5. Those are outside. We're only doing outside right now. So I make the big X because now we're talking about from the ones outside like that. Okay. So he said 8. Cameron or Jerica, can you tell me the one opposite alternate of 8? Can you see that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Amy and Oscar, could you tell me the one opposite of 5? Yep. That's what we're dealing with on this one, okay? So I would like for you on this one to shade the inside and then make the really big X. Okay, here's the inside. So a big X. It would be outside 9. And who am I called on in a minute? Is your Mariana, can you tell me the opposite one of 9? Yeah, 16. And then on the other one, it would be 13 and Javis, or can you tell me the one opposite of 13? Yeah. All right. And both outside. I already said that. Oh, alternate, we already said that was is the opposite side. We're back on page 27. And part of the exit ticket, you had to draw 2 lines that don't intersect. That is called, a lot of you kind of figured it out, that's called parallel. Parallel lines. Do not intersect, they don't cross, they never touch. Ever, like ever, they will never intersect, they will never cross. They're running in the same direction, same angle, so they never cross. It could look like vertical lines. It could look like horizontal lines. It could be at a different angle, but they never cross. Like they'll never, ever cross. That's parallel. And so on exit ticket 25, you had to draw 2 lines that never cross. Well, this is it. They're parallel. A lot of you kind of already knew that. You're like, oh, I have to draw parallel lines. Or, oh, they never touch this parallel. Okay, now we were talking about these lines here. Hello, Devante. We're on page 27. So something special happens when these 2 lines that we have are parallel. So we're gonna write pretty much the same thing for all of them except for this one right here. So if they're parallel, if the lines are parallel, this is on page 28. If the lines are parallel, that means that they never cross. Then corresponding angles are congruent. They're equal. If the lines are parallel, corresponding or equal, same side interior are supplementary, and then the rest of them are equal. So you're going to copy this for 3 of them, just a heads up. Okay, this is on page 28. This one's the only one that's different. If the lines are parallel, then same side are supplementary, 180. So if you are done with 28, you're going to literally copy this for the next 2 ones because they're all congruent except for same side interior. Yeah, this green one. Yeah. If the lines are parallel, then they're congruent. Okay, can I turn over to 29? So it's exactly what he just asked. For alternate interior, it's the same thing. If the lines are parallel, then they are congruent. If the lines are parallel, then they are congruent. So that's if the lines are parallel, then they're congruent. For both of them, the same thing to show they're all congruent except for same side interior. So when I see you tomorrow, we'll practice this. I'll send out an exit ticket, see if you have time to do it now. And then it'll be this kind of thing. You'll do like a quick quiz, just going over everything we just did. If you memorize it, you'll be able to use your notes on the second time you take it. The first time, if you get it correct, then you'll get extra credit when you do that tomorrow. I'm trying to send it to you on my phone. Because internet's so slow. So if you can go to Canvas, it'll be on Canvas. Tomorrow's like a P day. Tomorrow's another weird day. Why did I keep recording? Dang it.